Hey, everybody. Welcome to reading the Bible to cats. And like I said in my previous videos, during this stage of filming, um, as the director, I've hired two actors, Ollie on my left and Stan on my right. And they are filling in until I have real cats again. Ollie has had some issues with people mentioning, that he has a tag attached to his ear, his head, and he is in therapy for this, and the therapist said that he basically was dysmorphic, and the other day, Stan showed his tag on his backside, and that emboldened Ollie to go ahead and show you all his tag in full view. So he's made that decision, even though I'm the director, he's decided that he is going to show you the tag throughout the filming. And his therapist recommended this because it's like exposure therapy. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna. Okay, don't encourage me, or I'll keep making up these backstories related to these two stuffed animals until I actually have a cat. And I have been petting a cat, a real cat, on a neighbor's porch, and because I don't have a cat right now, but this kitty lets me pet her. And I posted a picture of her, and I'll keep petting her, and I'll fill you in on her. But anyway, it's Thanksgiving here in the States, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And I'm going to visit Guster for Thanksgiving and my family. And so I'll, Lord willing, I will make videos of Guster, and you can be reunited with him. Well, let's read the Bible. I was going to read Psalm 116, but accidentally clicked on Psalm 126. So let's read that. It's a song of ascents. And I'll just read it from the NIV. And this, by the way, I believe the context of this psalm was when the children of Israel were in exile in Babylon many moons ago. Okay, Psalm 126. When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dreamed. Our mouths were filled with laughter, our tongues with songs of joy. Then it was said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Restore our fortunes, Lord, like streams in the Negev. Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them. That's the end of the Psalm 126. That's a beautiful psalm, but now I'm wondering if that was the context. I wonder. Let me look it up. Now I have to look it up. Well, okay. Do a little search here. And while I'm searching, I'm going to put some hold music on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. I'm going to read the AI version, the AI overview, rather. Psalm 126 is a song of ascent about remembering God's past restoration and praying for future renewal, often associated with the return from the Babylonian exile. Okay, so everybody, I was right. Yay. Commentaries highlight its themes of joyful astonishment at God's work, the connection between present suffering and future joy. Those who sow in tears will reap with shouts of joy. And its application to spiritual restoration, such as enduring hardship and faith for future spiritual gain. Themes and interpretations. Restoration and joy. The psalm begins with the joyful amazement of the Israelites returning from captivity in Babylon. Oh, okay, everybody, it is I speaking, not the AI overview. But yeah, so they were returning from captivity in Babylon. So that's why they were so happy. Okay, let's read on. So overwhelmed they felt like they were dreaming. This memory becomes the foundation for their joy and hope. Sowing in tears, reaping with joy. This is one of the most famous verses comparing the sorrow of hard times, sowing in tears, with the future harvest of joy, reaping with shouts of joy. This principle is seen as applicable to the spiritual life, where present sacrifice, prayer, or ministry, sowing, leads to future spiritual fruit, reaping. It assures that the difficulties of today are not in vain, but are seeds that will produce an abundant harvest in the future. Prayer for future renewal. The psalm concludes with a prayer for God to bring about another great restoration, comparing it to the sudden life-giving streams that appear in a dry desert, streams in the Negev. Witness to the world. The psalm notes that the surrounding nations saw what God had done for his people and recognized it as a great work of God, highlighting that even outsiders can see God's hand at work. A song of pilgrimage. As a song of ascent, it was likely sung by pilgrims as they traveled to Jerusalem, making their journey itself a symbolic act of returning to God. Structure of the psalm. Verses 1 through 3 recall the historical event of God's restoration from captivity and the overwhelming joy it brought. Verse 4, a prayer asking God to bring about another restoration, like the return of streams to a dry riverbed. Verses 5 through 6, a promise and encouragement that those who endure hardship with sorrow will ultimately reap a harvest of joy. And this principle holds true for both individuals and the community. Okay, everybody, that was the AI overview, and I like it. But that psalm is so beautiful. Maybe I'll read it again. Let me find it again. Here, let's read the NIV version. Excuse me. Thanks for praying for me, everybody. I don't know. I still don't feel that great. It must have been COVID that I had, because it's taking a while to feel good. But I am out and about and working and doing stuff, so maybe that's prolonging it. Okay, so I'm going to read the KJV version of this psalm again. Psalm 126. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them. The Lord hath done great things for us. whereof we are glad. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, I am recording this on Wednesday, and I'm going to post this tomorrow, Thursday, which is Thanksgiving here in the States. So I might record another video because I don't know what my Thursdays tomorrow is going to look like. You know, I'm traveling. Actually, I'm traveling on Thanksgiving. So I don't know if I can. Okay, so I'm just going to record another video after this and maybe another one. I don't know. Anyway, but I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And, you know, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, otherwise, have a wonderful day. And thank you to all the new people who've subscribed from, I mean, I think other parts of the world, which is, I always love when people from other countries subscribe. I love that. I think it's really cool. So welcome to everybody. I'm just going to say a prayer. Lord, I would like to be filled with laughter, like this psalm says. And, you know, I confess my anxiety again over not feeling 100%, but I know it's nothing. I mean, it's just me having anxiety. But I ask your forgiveness for that and pray that you would, I don't know, that my faith would strengthen. Oh. Anyway, Lord, I just pray for everybody out there. And I know there are people out there who are suffering with major illnesses and things that do bring them anxiety too, probably. So I pray you relieve their anxieties if they have illness or if they have people in their family or loved ones or friends who are sick, that they would feel your peace and your calm and your love and your presence. Your love really is such a soothing, beautiful, healing thing, Lord. Pray for anybody out there who's struggling, needs, maybe it's their mental health or depression, or they need a miracle or provision or a big life change or they need to go in a different direction. Pray that you shepherd them, lead them, guide them, and encourage them. And thank you for all your beautiful creation, everything you've created that we love so much. And here on this channel, obviously, I love your kitties that you've made. So I pray, Lord, for your cat distribution system to send me the right cat at the right time. And I know I'm pretty slow about that, but if it's your will, I pray for a kitty that I can love. And I don't know, just lift all this up to you. And pray for people in the States who are traveling. Oh, and something did slip through today. It was a beautiful day here in Washington, D.C., and I went for a walk and enjoyed the day, but heard there was a shooting. And I pray for the people who were harmed. Pray for their healing, Lord, and just pray for peace and for people to really turn to you and know that you command us to love one another and to love our neighbors as we love ourselves and to love you. So pray all these things. And always pray for the peace of Jerusalem and the protection of Israel. And for anybody in any country, anywhere, who is in need of you, who needs to know who you are, that you would lead them through your spirit, through your word, and through people in their lives, or maybe the internet. And pray all these things in Messiah's name, in Jesus' name, Yeshua HaMashiach. All right, amen, everybody. Okay, I guess I'll make another video, but then I'm going to go to bed. All right, keep me in prayer. Love you. Bye.